What's up, YouTube? This is Boston Chris Comics, back from vacation, back to making videos.
Boo! It's me, Allie, and this is my dad, Chris.
They know who I am.
Oh, they do?
Yes.
Anyways, so what I'm saying here today is that he's going to show you some cool comic books and...
No, not selling anything right now. Eventually, yes, but...
He'll eventually be selling some. And for the kids out there who like comic books, happy summer. And for the people who are teachers, boy teachers, happy summer. And for people who just work,
especially
sad
the
summer.
work. Sad. Well, I guess it can be sad summer.
Anyways, bye. Peace out. Mic drop.
There it is. Mic drop. That's all you need to know. So, yeah. We went on vacation to New Hampshire to the Loon Mountain Resort. So, I don't know how the Council of Chris's took care of my channel while I was away. They said that they were going to. If you saw the comment in my last video, it said the Council of Chris's will be there to run the channel while you're gone. And they ran it just about the same way I run it when I'm gone. So, you know, they did a good job, I guess. But yeah, it was a good time. We got to see a really nice fireworks show. They had a 4th of July parade, which I had a lot of fun. They were tossing out candy, and then also they were squirting people with squirt guns as they were going by and stuff. So I was excited about that just because it was warm out. Not as hot as it was in my last video. My last video, I was glistening because of how damn hot it was. It was over 100 degrees. But it was, I want to say, maybe like high 80s. So it was much cooler, much nicer. But yeah. What does Lunch Money Mike always say? Look for comics in weird and unusual places. Well, guess what? I found a comic book in a weird and unusual place. If you're ever up in Tilton, New Hampshire, there's a place called the Tilton Diner, and they have a bunch of comic books outside of the actual restaurant when you first come in, like in the little hallway. And nothing spectacular, nothing crazy. You gotta, go ahead and dig through and everything like that. But I did find something that was kind of out of the ordinary that I had never seen before, and I was like, I know this because it's a video game book. So I ended up picking up, and this isn't everything. I'm going to show some stuff other than this, but I'm just showing you guys that while you're on vacation, it's my nature to go ahead and hunt for books. So if I see a comic shop while I'm out there, doesn't matter where I'm at, I'm going to go in there and look for stuff. So this was a cool pickup. We got Maximo #1. So if anybody remembers, Maximo was a game that was released on the Xbox. The original Xbox, and never read the comic, never even played the game, but I do remember the actual character and everything like that. So, not sure if it's a big book. I don't think it is, but video game books you can't go wrong with. So why not? But yeah, the Tilton Diner. I heard stories that back in the day, people were pulling like big books out of their comic book box that they had there, because people were just throwing whatever they wanted in there, and then all of a sudden, people were pulling ASM 300s and all kinds of stuff out back in like the 80s and early 90s and stuff. I guess it's been picked through, it's been picked over, but I found something cool, so that made me happy. So that is my Lunch Money Mike moment of the video. Weird and unusual places. I did it. I found something. How crazy is that? But yeah, I got a couple things to unbox today. I'll do the first one here. This right here is something that I got from my friend Tony Sanders on the Astonishing auction. He was selling a bunch of stuff, and I saw this, and I was like, you know what? I have to take a chance on this one just because it was a great price, and I just was like looking at it and thinking that, you know what? If I get the chance, I would love to get this book signed at Terrificon by none other than the person who worked on this thing. Ooh, look at this. This is cool. So he even has it in the slab thing, which is awesome. But I wasn't able to, so I look at it where it's just like, yeah, it'd be cool to get this signed by, Jim Lee. just because I, have the chance to meet him this year. But I'm hoping that I can get to, just because I know he's very, very popular, and I know that he's very, very, very busy as far as people getting in. So I don't know what the tickets to meet him are going to be like. I know they open up Sunday because they said that Saturday was filling up real big. So we'll see what happens, because I got this just to hedge my bet, just in case I don't get to meet him. I at least have a book signed by him. So, and this book is actually a really, really fun one if you've never seen it before. This is his first work in comics. So it's a really obscure book. It's one that you wouldn't know if you didn't, just really look. But we have Samurai Santa #1, signed by Jim Lee, CGC 7.5. So awesome, awesome book. Really cool. I actually have a raw one that I picked up years and years ago. I don't think it's not in as good a condition as this. But I always wanted to get that signed by Jim, just to have it as a conversation piece. Like, hey, Jim, remember this first work? Because it's always fun to kind of bring their first work up to them, because then they kind of sit there and be like, oh, man, like I was so green when I made this, and oh, man, and they'll tell you all kinds of stories with it. So that's what I hope to do, is meet him and see if I can get that signed. And then he actually threw in a couple other books as well. We got Amazing Spider-Man #53, nice Silver Age Spider-Man. He said that this one had an extra staple, so really cool there. And then another Silver Age book, we have Submariner #14. So really, really cool stuff. We get Mariner versus the Human Torch, and this is if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the Android Human Torch. So, but haven't read it, so I don't know. But I do have one more thing to unbox. So just want to say thank you to Tony for that. Awesome book, something that I'm really excited to add to my collection. And then also, filling in that ASM run. ASM is tough sledding sometimes, just because it's getting more expensive. So, if you can pick up a good Silver Age Spider-Man when you can, you got to go for it. Let's see. Got this off of Instagram, and this I got, I want to say, let me see. This was in May, so I'm not 100% sure what this is. Just like the last one, I'm just, it's been sitting here for a while, so I don't really know even what it was that I picked up. I have an idea maybe, but I'm not sure, because honestly, I thought that this might have been the Mystique one, but I guess I got the Mystique a while back before. So this one, I'm not 100% sure what it is, so we're going to find out together what this book is that I picked up off of Instagram. Let's see, alright, here we go. Oh, okay. I had a feeling I picked this up. Jesus Christ. So, I'm just not paying attention to anything. So alright. So these last two books that I got, off the Instagram sales, were upgrades of books that I had before that I wanted to upgrade. So I'm excited about this one too. So this is a much better copy of a book that I have had for a while, but I wanted to upgrade, and now's the time, just because of the fact that I don't know what they're going to do with the Defenders and all that jazz, but I do know that there's been rumblings of they're going to be bringing back the Defenders and everything else. So it's you know what, this is going to have to end up being something that I pick up just to get it. So we got Marvel Premiere #15, the first Iron Fist. So I was kind of debating what I'm going to have for Claremont to sign, and I think this is going to be it. I think I'm going to have him sign this. There's a couple other books I may want him to get into, but I think I'm going to have him sign this. So this, I think, is going to come to Terrificon with me. So that's pretty cool. I'm actually excited that I pulled that out of that box. I had no idea that was what it was. But I have still a bunch of packages and things I need to show off. I just haven't showed them. So I will be making more videos. I could make a Terrificon preview video as well, just because I'm not sure everything I'm going to bring down with me to get signed. But Terrificon officially is 29 days away. We're less than a month till Terrificon, so I can't wait. And I'll definitely have a little bit of a preview of stuff I'm going to bring down. And also trying to think of what book and or books I'm going to be trying to pick up while I'm down there. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but we're going to find out. So you'll know. I'll tell you guys. We'll see what happens. I'll see how the hunt goes as far as books I'm trying to pick up. It's going to be a blast. So I love Terrificon. It's one of my favorite conventions. If you're going to Terrificon, let me know, and we can hang out and talk and everything else, just because the more the merrier. I love meeting people from the community at Terrificon. So if you're going to go, let me know. Let me know in the comments if you're going to Terrificon. And then, I don't know. That's it. That's what I got for today. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Everybody have a great rest of your week. Enjoy the summer. I'm out.